And now it's time for Spring Fever with the Twins with Neil Roberts from Fort Myers, Florida.
He won 13 games in 2014 and 11 more last year as he got his ERA under 4. Kyle Gibson joins us. And Kyle, spectacular first outing this spring. Touched for a couple runs here on Friday, but how are you feeling so far?
Yeah, feeling good. It's been a good couple outings for me to start. Left both outings healthy and feeling good, and had some of the aspects that I built off of from each outing, so looking forward to the next one on Wednesday.
We look forward to the next one, you say, and from start to start here now as you become a veteran, what's your focus?
Just kind of refining what I'm doing. Right now I'm working mostly on my curveball and off-speed consistency and using that to get ahead of hitters and more consistently being 0-1, 0-2 and really just trying to find the pattern and the ways that I can do that the best and most consistent.
All right, hey, we'll talk the vibe down here this spring when we come back.
If you're going to be celebrating on St. Patrick's Day, here's a fine recipe for hitting the town and having a good time. Start with some close friends and force them to wear green. Throw in a cozy place to hang your hat, and if you're of legal age, you may find yourself raising a pint or two. But if you're going to be toasting the luck of the Irish, remember one thing. Even on St. Paddy's Day, drinking and driving don't mix. Know the rules for having a good time. When you celebrate, designate. Drive sober or get pulled over. A message from the North Dakota Department of Transportation and your local law enforcement.
I'm a service technician at Gooseneck Implement.
I've been with Gooseneck for 10 years because of the training, the relationship with the customers.
Implement is great. It provides a great atmosphere conducive to work. I enjoy it.
Gooseneck Implement is a premier John Deere dealer proudly serving northern North Dakota, and we want you. Now hiring full-time agronomy and service technician positions. Contact our HR department today or visit us online at gooseneckimplement.com. Gooseneck Implement, employees and customers partnering for continued growth.
We're with Kyle Gibson, and Kyle, I've been doing these reports down here for about 15 years now, and it really seems like it changes more than you anticipate from year to year, specifically for each player. And your role, I know a couple of years ago, hoping to head north with a team versus now when you want to be one of those guys that really bolster the staff. How's it different for you?
Mentally I try to keep it, relatively the same. There's always young guys coming up, going to be good and going to take somebody's job at some point, whether it's because of injury or struggle. So for me, it's just trying to keep that same mentality of, I'm either fighting for a job here or fighting for a job with somebody else, and kind of how I try to look at it, just so that I avoid complacency, avoid getting too comfortable, and hopefully avoid any major letdown, stuff like that.
The staff obviously wants it to make some strides this year. I'm sure everybody's hopeful the staff will take that next step again this year.
Neil Allen's already been talking to us about how we really enjoyed that improvement, but we want to get better and better.
Kyle, thanks for your time as always. Stay healthy and have a great 2016.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, Kyle Gibson with us. Until next time, I'm Neil Roberts.
You've been listening to Spring Fever Baseball, brought to you in part by the North Dakota Department of Transportation, by Gooseneck Implement, and by MidwestOilJobs.com.